Okay guys, so could you guess which one is real and which one is fake? Personally, I thought these bags came really close, but there was one glaring error in the fake that I can't overlook. But other than that, it's actually an amazing fake. So with no further ado, let me announce the fake. The fake is this one. So how many of you got it correct? So when it comes to these two bags, I will have to say that actually the fake has softer lambskin than the real one. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Basically, I think the fake one, lambskin, actually feels more delicate than the real one. However, I think this is also a batch thing, meaning that even within the real Chanel, some batches have more sturdy leather or more sturdy calfskin, and other batches are more delicate. So the calfskin in this one feels very much like my real Chanel bag, but the wallet on chain, the calfskin wallet on chain, it has the exact same texture. It's very soft, very sleek, and very shiny. So I would say that leather wise, the fake is actually doing pretty well. It's just slightly different from this one. This one has a bit sturdier calfskin than my other Chanel wallet on chain bag. So yeah, okay, but the one thing I can't get over in this fake is the flap here. So I'm going to turn the bag sideways and hopefully you can see. The side profile of the fake, I feel, is often the biggest giveaway. So if you look at the real one, they have enough material on the flap so that it doesn't look so strained, whereas for the fake one, it kind of looks a bit tight over here. There's not enough flap, so to speak. The hump is lower, but that is still a very minor point. The most major point about this is this Chanel flap over here, this part. So in the fake one, it's a lot more flimsy than in the real one. So you can already see it kind of bends forward. If you look at it from the side, I hope you can see it kind of bends forward, and when I fasten the belt, the bag, it's kind of bending in, if you can see. I hope this is clear. It kind of bends in, and I think this is the biggest giveaway of this bag. For the real one, okay, there is also a slight bend in, but for some reason it just doesn't feel so obvious. The flap is a lot sturdier, it's a lot tougher. Yeah, for this one, it's just, look at it, I can bend it. So that's not so good, because over time you'll probably become a lot more concave over there than the real one. The real one, okay, I can also bend it, but it's hard to explain to you guys. The flap for the real one is a lot firmer. When I push it like that, it only goes to this degree. For the fake one, when I push it, depending on where I push it, it kind of goes beyond the straight line profile, which is not so good. So for me, that's the biggest giveaway. Also because the leather is softer, it kind of crinkles a bit more over here, but that doesn't show that it's a fake. It just looks a bit older maybe. Bearing in mind that I got this bag like maybe 2 years ago, and this is a month old. When you look at the side wrinkles, I mean, this one has way more than this one, so that is not so great. Okay, so then next we go to the gold hardware. If you look at it, the fake one is just a slightly more yellow gold than the real one, which has a slightly more towards rose gold kind of gold. So this bag is definitely not the rose gold hardware one. This is just the normal gold hardware, but the gold is slightly more orange. This one is slightly more yellow, but it's very minor. Unless they were side by side, you wouldn't actually notice a difference. So I don't think that's a major point. The chains for this one are a little bit stiff, but still very good. I would say just add a little bit of the leather conditioner, and this one would definitely be as smooth as the real one. In fact, I've had real Chanel bags where they are definitely a lot more stiff than this one, so I don't think that's a major flaw. All in all, I think this is a pretty good fake. other than this flap, which I just can't get over. If you're okay with that, then you should go with it. The leather, or rather the cow skin, really feels pretty amazing. Interior is great. No crinkling at the CC logo over here, which is fantastic. And yeah, measurements feel great. The chain is very similar in weight with the real one. I'm going to just, yeah. So lengthwise of the chain, you can probably see there is some difference. The chain for the fake one is definitely a bit longer if you look over here. So the chain for the fake one is also a little bit longer than the real one. I don't think it's a big deal. No one's going to measure your chain, so that's fine. Anyway, the details for these for this bag is in the description below. If you have anything you would like to ask, leave it in the comments, and otherwise please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much.
I think converting it to centimeters is approximately 53 to 58 centimeters from the top of the strap to the top of the bag. Or if you wanted to go with just the shorter shoulder carry strap, this drop you're looking at 10 inches or 25.5 centimeters. Switching over to Lady Dior now, the Lady Dior comes with one detachable strap that is, for the most part, all leather. There are a couple little pieces of hardware here and there, but it's primarily all leather. The width on this is just a little over 1¼ inches or just a little over 3 centimeters. This strap is adjustable, but I know you're probably looking at it and you're like, well, I don't see any ways to adjust it. What are you talking about? Look down at the end. So where you have this little lobster claw, just a quick little shot of that. It is going to be a little bit different than the Lady DJoy. It doesn't have a little spring-loaded mechanism thing. We'll get to that here momentarily. Let that fall back, and this is your adjustability on the strap. So on either side of the strap, you have this little section with 3 different adjustments. Honestly, I'm 5'5" or 165 centimeters tall. I got this and it was already on the middle setting. I have left it on the middle setting because of the way that this is designed with these 2 little leather loops, the way that it's just this little piece of the strap is so tight. There really isn't a lot of wiggle room on this. I've honestly been afraid to play with the adjustability on it. So if you are one that is taller and you need a little extra something, or maybe you're a little bit more on the petite side and you need to shorten the strap, I mean, there's not really a ton of wiggle room on this, but you do have a little bit of an option to adjust it. So just putting that out there. For me, I wouldn't mess with it. That would just be my recommendation. But technically, per Dior, you can actually mess with or kind of, make adjustments with the strap as needed. So just putting that out there. But how the strap attaches, I always start with the back first, go to the back behind the Dior charms. And with this, because we don't have that little spring-loaded doohickeyness on the lobster claw, all you do is just push and it locks it right in place. Go to the front of the bag or the opposite side opposing corner and you do the exact same thing. So taking this, just pushing it right into the lock, and you're good to go. So that is going to help in terms of attaching the strap to the bag. With this one, it is all leather and this is the only strap. So really the only way to wear this is as a long shoulder or even as a crossbody carry with this longer strap. From a drop perspective, we are looking at the bottom of the strap to the top of the bag. We're looking at 22.5 inches or approximately 57 centimeters. So pretty decent little drop on this, but I have to mention this. Let me take this strap off so that I can put this up on camera a little bit better. The fact that this is the My ABC version, we have the fun of the personalized strap. So with this one in particular, it is a wider strap compared to just the regular small Lady Dior because we have the ability to personalize the strap with these little letters. Now, with the bag itself, it comes with 3 free charms. They factored into the price of the bag that you can get your initials, you can get little hearts, little shapes. For me, with my letters, now of course you'll notice that I have 4 on here. My free ones were the H and the R and the little B.